Hey everyone, and welcome to episode 27 of Chumps to Champions, my Chumps City Football Manager 2015 career. Today it's another double live com, taking on Wealdstone and Altrincham. One game at home, one game away, but they are against two teams in the relegation zone, so I really need to be getting maximum points in these games if I want to stay in mid-table really, and maybe push for a playoff place. We're only currently 3 points off the playoffs, and we are 6 points above the relegation zone. It's still early days, 11 games in, it's very close. It could go either way our season depending on these results really. So how have I been getting on since the last video where we lost 4-1 against Chester but then beat Aldershot 3-1? So I lost against Halifax 1-0 at home, an early goal from Terry Hawkridge defeated us that time. But then we beat Alfreton 1-0 thanks to a goal from Harry Lewis before drawing 1-1 against Accrington, a Jack Holland penalty. He came back into the team after his terrible game against Chester. And then we drew 0-0 just now against Nuneaton despite going down to 10 men after 11 minutes. Mark Kane's got sent off. Didn't look like a sending off to me. I did actually appeal the red card, but they did decide to uphold the ban, unfortunately. So we are missing him today when we take on Wealdstone. So I've gone with Holland and Mambo at the back. Not going with Sean Francis, my other new signing, because he's quite tired. I don't think I've made any new signings since we last spoke. I will just double check. No. Callum McNaughton's gone out on loan to Farnborough for 1 month. Glad to get rid of him, the useless prune. But other than that, yeah, this is the team I've gone with. I'm going with Kinnear in defensive midfield instead of McCassie at the moment. And I think Kinnear is slightly better in that position because he's got better tackling. Capitani and Lewis still up front. Capitani hasn't scored for a while, and Lewis isn't getting too many goals. They've both got 4 goals. There we go. Hotland's also got 4 goals in his 7 games, 3 penalties. So I need to get my strikers scoring a few more goals, especially against the likes of Wealdstone. Let's go for this. Let's start this match. Team selection, then submit team. So we have to give one of our squad members a number. Oh yeah, Matthew George. He hasn't played yet, so he can be number 12. He's my backup defender today on the bench. I've had a few people saying, oh, you need to be making some more signings for the future. Yeah, I'd love to be able to think ahead. I have done so with some transfers. I think Harry Lewis would be good enough for League 2 if we did go up. And there's a few other players that maybe will develop. But it's quite difficult when you've hardly got any money and you're sort of focusing on trying to stay in this division to start with. And to be able to think about players you want to sign that can maybe help you out in League 2 and League 1, it's quite tricky. Also, the scouting's so bad you don't really know who is going to develop well. So that's another tricky thing. Like, I have signed a few players coming down from Premier League teams, as you well know, but whether they will be good enough or not, that's the question. The other problem is actually trying to I've forgotten what I was going to say. Oh yeah, convince players to come to me is just difficult, because a lot of players don't want to drop down to this level. They want more money. They don't want to go to a semi-pro club. A lot of the players that are dropping out of the Premier League teams want 600, 650, 700 or more a week. Over £1,000 a week sometimes. And no way can I afford that. I think the most I've got is 650. Oh, Mambo scores! We're 1-0 up from a corner as well. Carnage caused by Pigden's corner. And Mars, who's playing today at right back instead of Girdlestone. Mars has been quite good actually. Quite liked him. He doesn't look good at all on paper, but he's created havoc there with a shot, but couldn't keep it out. Well, he could keep it out, but he deflected it into the path of Mambo. And Kinnear's got injured. So I'm going to bring on McCassie, like for like replacement. Boom. See, McCassie is a dropout. Moses McCassie from West Ham. Oh, so many puns available with Moses McCassie. We can part the sea. Let's keep it up. We're doing okay. We've gone 1-0 up. We haven't done much other than that. but I'm relatively happy with that. Start the second half. Let's hope we can hold on in the second half. Here goes Capitani, tackled into Gower. My experienced central midfielder, Lock out wide to Gower. Into Lock. Lovely play. Lock. Back in. Lewis scores. I don't really know what happened there, but I'm happy that he's got his 6th goal of the season. He needs to keep churning away. I don't want him to lose form. I don't want him to go a few games without scoring. And that's his 6th goal in 12 games. They cleared it into the back of someone. He just stood there, hit him on the head. There was no reaction whatsoever. And then Lewis stuck it home. So that's 1 in 2 for him. 6 in 12 this season, which is good. I will make another change now. I'm going to bring off Locke, who's quite tired, and bring on Kogan, who is on a non-contract with me. Came from Lowestoft, I think. Pigden, Locke, Lewis. Oh, he should have scored. He had the right idea, hitting it across the keeper into the corner, but couldn't find the back of the net. Please hit that like button right now if you're enjoying the series. It'd be much appreciated. And we've got a third, Capitani with the goal. That's crucial for him because he has gotten a few goals without scoring. So I'm pleased he's managed to get a goal. And I think I'll take off one of the strikers. I'll bring off Lewis, he's the more tired. And bring on Hines, who hasn't actually scored for me yet, but I think he's the one that came from Arsenal. Has some good attributes, so I'm hoping he can get a goal sooner or later. Are they going to get a goal back here from a corner? They do. No one picking up that guy. I've really tried to fine-tune the defending corners, but the one guy broke clear and there's no one marking him. That's a problem. I need another man marking, I think, because he didn't pick that guy up at all. So I need to look at that. I've really fiddled around to try and fine-tune it, but it's not quite worked. I keep conceding goals from corners, which is a bit annoying. I hope they don't get another here, because then it's going to be a nervous end to this game. Here they go. Uh-oh. 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 It's across the face of goal. Oh, no. Crap's sake. They've got a second. They're back in this game. I don't know what to do. I think I'll just stick with this, because it has been quite effective for us so far, but now they've been quite level in this game. Same number of clear-cut chances. If they get a third, I will be... Oh, no, not a corner. Oh, thank goodness, Lovelock. Thank you for catching that ball. It's so embarrassing if you're 3-0 up and you draw 3-3. It really is. And it's a very rare occurrence in football. But we should hold out now for a 3-2 win. It was looking comfortable. It was going to be our biggest win of the season, but now we've won 3-2. But a win is a win. It would have been nice to have a bit more of a plus goal difference than just +1. But that's okay. That's okay. Let's sort out this corner tactic then, because I've had problems with it so much throughout the series, haven't I? It's just been so frustrating. We're scoring goals from corners now. So maybe I always, before the update, it was good to have 2 or 3 players in zonally mark 6-yard box. But I think now I might go for man mark, like 3 players man marking, picking up one of those guys. And then I've got Harry Lewis staying forward, because I don't want everyone back, because it really does invite pressure. So Harry Lewis is going to stay forwards. Capitani, Locke, Gower, Kinnear will be man marking, with Luke Pigden just sort of zonally man marking. Zonally marking in the 6-yard box. I think that will hopefully help. We'll see. Okay, so it's time for the second game of this episode. We've won 1 game each in our past meetings. So Altrincham, they are now, where are they in the table? They are 21st in the table, trying to break clear of that relegation zone. We're only 3 points off the playoffs. Goal difference, once again, not as good as teams around us, but I'm happy to have a plus goal difference at the moment. Whether that will remain, I don't know. I'm going to bring Wealdstone back into the team. Both Mars and Wealdstone get very tired each game, so I have to keep changing them. Mambo didn't have that bad a game last time, did he? He scored a goal. But I'm going to bring Sean Francis into the team, I think. No, Haynes is back, and Haynes is solid for me. So he will go there and Holland will go over to the left. I think I'll keep Matthew George on the bench because he's versatile, can play left back or centre back. So if I have any problems, then I can make changes. I think the rest of the team, I might. I think Tom Bides will come back into the team, and I'll put him in for Gower, deep line playmaker role, and I think that's about it really. I tend to swap my strikers around who would go on the bench. I'm actually going to put Sam Gregory on the bench. He hasn't played a game this season, but he does seem to do quite well when I play him. He's never been rated well, and his attributes don't really suggest he's a very good player. But Eastleigh were actually interested in him in the summer, and they went up to League 2, so I don't know why they're so interested. Maybe because he's still young, he's 20. Maybe there is time to develop. According to my coaching staff, he's not really got the potential to be a good enough player at this level, but I don't know, maybe Eastleigh saw something in him that I didn't. Let's go with this team then. Let's go and try and beat Altrincham away from home. We can actually get up to 5th if the results go our way, but I doubt that will happen. What shall I say to my team? They're playing classic 4-4-2. Let's mark the strikers. I like marking the wingers now. Whether that actually does anything, because I do concede quite a few goals from crosses. Once again, I'm playing fullbacks, but I'm not playing wide midfielders, so there's less protection. I think my midfielders do split out wide to try and prevent trouble, but whether they do or not, I don't know. Let's go with that. Let's avenge what happened last time. That always seems to motivate them. And let's go and beat Altrincham. I've gone with more direct passing instead of go route 1 now, and I've taken away pump ball into box, so that's changed since the last episode. And it worked against Wealdstone, didn't it? I scored 3 goals, which is rare for me. Obviously, I did it against Dagenham and Redbridge, who are currently just above us. We're at a similar level this season, which is great considering where I'm meant to be, 23rd. And I'm up in 9th at the moment, but it's going to be a boring game by the looks of it. It's 0-0 at half time. Absolutely nothing happened. I'm going to give that team talk, and I'm going to give a bit more confidence to the strikers. But nothing's going on. Strange, but I'll stick with this. Tom Bides isn't playing too well in the deep line playmaker role. Maybe I'll swap him and Locke. I don't know if Locke can really play. Locke's tired, so I think I'll bring him off and bring on Gower. And Tom Bides can play in the middle. See if that makes a difference. Obviously, Tom Bides doesn't fit into this team now, the role. But here we go. We've got a chance. Nope, it's knocked away. Come on, Kinnear. That's it. Well done. You win it. Tom Bides. Gower. Capitani. Girdlestone. It's given it away. But, good tackle, Kinnear. Girdlestone. Play it through, Kinnear. Back to Girdlestone. This is nice play. Can Capitani capitalise on something? No. Gower. No, too hard from. Although this could be a chance. Thought Tom Bides was just going to wallop it there, try and go for goal, but we've been sensible. It's into Lewis. He scores. We're 1-0 up. Let's take away a bit of the urgency there now, just to calm things down a bit. But lovely play in the end. It was sensible play, and Capitani, nice ball through to Lewis, and he finished beautifully into the corner past the keeper. Excellent stuff. Lovelock smashes it to no one. There's no one there. Here they go. Can they equalise? Good tackle by Kinnear. He's been good in that defensive midfield role, making some important tackles. It's very hard for them to get a good average rating, I've noticed, but I've seen Kinnear do quite well there. Girdlestone, Gower, Tom Bides. Keep hold of the ball, guys. Girdlestone, Capitani, Gower. This is nice. I've not even got short passing on. Capitani. Penalty. We win so many penalties. I don't know how, but we do. And I suppose Holland's going to take this again. He's only got 10 on penalty taking, but he's my best penalty taker. He scores. He's surely bound to miss one day with only 10 on penalties, but that's his 5th goal of the season. 4 goals from penalties. We've actually had 6 penalties, I think. I think we scored 5 and missed one. Palmer Samuels. Did he miss one? Did Palmer? I might be imagining that. That might be pre-season. I've completely forgotten what's going on. Tom Bides is going to come off. Yeah, I think that might have been pre-season. Palmer Samuels missed a penalty. Oh, I don't know. Tom Bides is tired, but there's no one. Maybe I can move Harry Lewis into midfield. He can actually play midfield, remarkably. Doesn't look like a midfielder at all when you look at his stats. And yeah, we'll do that. I might bring Matthew George on at the end to give him his debut, if we're still winning. Just need to close this out now. Keep it on the same. We'll keep it counter-structured. Just need to hold on to this. I'm going to bring off Tyrone Sterling. He's played every single minute so far. But I'll bring on Matthew George. See how he does for the last 5 minutes. Probably won't have anything to do. I hope he won't have anything to do. There we go. That's the end. They've got a corner though, and Pigden slams it away, and we've won 2-0. Convincing win. 2 very good wins today, guys. That's really encouraging. Obviously, they were against relegation zone teams, so we're expected to win them. But I'm happy we got the maximum points. Last season, we wouldn't have done that. So I'm very happy with that. And we are currently up. We're still in 8th because everyone else is winning or getting points. But we're only 1 point off the playoffs now. It looks like Wrexham are going to run away with it. They've only lost 1 game all season. But a playoff place is in our grasp. But then it was this time last season when I was saying the same thing. I think we were about 6 points off. But I still had hope, didn't I? And it just went wrong after sort of the 13th game. Something like that anyway. So we've won 6, drawn 4, lost 3. We've got a +3 goal difference, which is amazing for us. And yeah, we're keeping level with these guys here. But I suppose the next few games are going to be tough. We've got Forest Green, who are a good team, they're 3rd. And then we've got Braintree, who are 12th, mid-table. But they are rivals, and we lost against them twice last season. And then Wrexham, top of the table. So 3 tough games. That Wrexham one is a really tough game. I won't be showing any of these because it's a bit early to show these, but I will probably show sort of maybe Bristol Rovers, Macclesfield. I don't know. It depends how many I get done before I can record next. But yeah, wish me luck for that Wrexham game. It's going to be tough. And we've got the FA Cup 4th qualifying round. Maybe I should show that one because it's sort of a tradition that I do. But I'm not going to this year. I'm going to try and win, and then we'll show the first round proper. So wish me luck for the next few games and the FA Cup, and then perhaps the next video will be actually the first round proper around November time, I think it is. So yeah, thanks for watching. Please leave a like, please subscribe if you're new to the channel. Check out my other videos on my channel, maybe you've missed some things recently. Yeah, I will see you in episode 28.